All right, here we are again, Vision Chasers. How are you doing? It's the end of another day. And so the question that I have for you is, how did you do today? How did you do? Did you win your day? Did you win your day? I know I did, and I am very, very tired, but I'm happy because I won the day. See, I know for a fact that I've moved myself closer to my vision of success and beyond. And I hope that you can say the same thing as well. Because you see what happens when we bank these days, when we can say, boom, knock that day, I won that day. Boom, won another day. Boom, I won another day. What happens is think about a bank. With a bank, you take your money and you deposit it in the bank. Those of you who are using the bank, now some people they like to take their money and they put it in their mattress, or they they put it in a secret compartment in their closet because they trust the banks. Well, we're not talking about that, but we're for those of you who deposit your money in the bank, when you deposit your money in the bank, you're able to earn what's called interest off of the money that you put in the bank. Now, the way it works is the more money that you put in the bank, the more money that you can earn in interest in return for your investment in terms of putting the money in the bank. Now, I think that the same thing works in life as well. When we as vision chasers, when we are constantly winning our days, we're getting better and we earn interest as well because we're just stacking up all of these wins behind us, and we're getting closer to our vision of success. In winning those days, something in us is changing. We talked about this morning how vision chasers, we learn, we never stop learning, and as a result of our learning, we're different, we grow, we're better. Now, also, what we talked about this morning is we talked about the two eyes, the two eyes, not eyes, but the letter I. And I talked about the importance of feedback and how vision chasers, we cherish feedback. Feedback is so important to us because that's a part of our learning. And then I talked to you about this loop of the two I's. So the first I is implement. We implement our plan. We put it into action, our well thought out plan. We implement it, put it into action. And then the second I is inquire. We take a step back after we've implemented, and we inquire, we study, we ask questions, we seek feedback on our decision making, on our performance. And what we do with that feedback is we analyze it, we determine, okay, what feedback do I need to keep and what adjustments do I need to make as a result of that feedback, and then we implement again. You see, it's a constant loop. I implement, I inquire. I implement, I inquire. And what that's going to do is that's going to increase your learning. You're going to learn about yourself. You're going to improve your chances of making more good decisions than bad decisions. You're going to move closer to your vision of success. You're going to win your days. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's why I can be so happy and so tired at the end of the day because I won this day. And, I wanted to let you know that sure, you can have a life, you can have fun, you can have a life, no problem. It doesn't have to be so rigid. Please don't think that I'm not telling you that you can't uh live a purpose driven life and not have fun. Sure, you can have fun. Sure, you can have fun. But remember, you always need to do what you have to do so that you can do what you want to do. You can have a whole lot of fun. Living in, chasing and reaching your vision of success and beyond is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And what I want you to do is I want you to consider the the glass timer. Let me see if you can see that. You probably can't see that very well, but you know, you know the way this thing works. You know this the way this works. You can't, once you flip this over and that sand starts coming down, you can't put it back. You can't stop the flow. It's coming. And that's the way that life works. And so these days, they come and they go. They come and they go. And as vision chasers, we want to make sure that we're making the most of the days that we are blessed to have. So we want to move closer to that vision of success and beyond. Now, when you reflect on your day, listen, if you fell short, okay, if you think, gosh, that one kind of got away from me, that's okay, because that happens to me sometimes as well. Sometimes I'm tired. I'm just not feeling it. That happens. But what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself why. When that happens, ask yourself why that happened. Why didn't you win that day? And how can you get better? How can you get better? Do that. And then if you won your day, I want you to think about, how does that make you feel? Because I guarantee you that's a wonderful feeling. You know that feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. And when it feels so good, you want to have that feeling again. So what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself, okay, what did I do in order to put myself in a position to win that day? That reflection is also good. It's also a great thing. So I want you to think about how you can continue to replicate that, how you can continue to win these days consistently. Now, are we perfect? No. Are we going to make mistakes? Of course. But I promise you, living this kind of purpose-driven life, again, you're going to make more good decisions than bad decisions. You're going to win most of your days, and ultimately that's going to move you closer to your vision of success and beyond. Well, think about that. Have a good night, get lots of rest, and I will see you in the morning. And until then, please keep chasing the vision.